Hey everybody, Raven here, and today I'm going to share with you what I got from the Grapevine, Texas coin show. Now, this coin show happens about 5 or 6 times a year. From time to time, you get a lot of really good stuff. This last show, it was actually really hard. The prices were kind of high, and honestly, I wanted to get stuff that I haven't had in a while, so I think I did pretty good. We're going to go through this and let you see what we have. We have a couple of the Japanese shoe samurai silvers. We got two of the larger ones and one of the smaller ones. And these things are in great condition. Always happy to get my hands on those. We have a 1922 MS63 NGC slabbed and certified piece dollar. A 1974S and an MS67 Ike dollar. The Japanese bars, those probably go for about 55 or so a piece. The small one probably about 30. The 1922 MS63 piece dollar probably about 65 bucks. The 74S Ike probably about 45. This next one here, 2017 Denver A&A. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is a Proof 70 enhanced uncirculated set. For the first day of issue, they got this done at the A&A in Denver. I really like this coin. I think that's absolutely cool. Probably about 35 bucks or so. 1943 War Nickel MS66 full steps, ladies and gentlemen. That's always cool to see. Probably about 40 bucks or so. 1939 PCGS MS66 red from the Omaha Bank Horde. Now, this one is pretty cool because it's from the Bank Horde, and a MS66 red probably puts it around the $45 range, somewhere in there. I'm just guessing what I know things to kind of go for. So if you look them up and it's off by $5 or your coin shop has it for more, hey, at least you know I'm being honest. All right, here we go. 1863 Civil War token, Army Navy. XF45 Brown, NGC slabbed and certified, ladies and gentlemen. That is really cool. Probably about 75 bucks or so. Now here I have 1994 Mexico Nuevo Peso. This is the 10 or the Diez. This has sterling silver in the core. These are absolutely beautiful BU examples, and they run about 45, 50 bucks for the BUs. You can find ones that are well circulated, and you can get those for about 20, 25. But those Nuevos that are in BU condition go for a bit more. 1959 Denver over Denver repunch mint mark, brilliant uncirculated rosy dime. I don't buy a lot of rosy dimes for much, but I got my hands on that because I thought that was cool to have a repunch mint mark. Probably about 15, 20 bucks. Here we go, 1953 Panama half Balboa, ladies and gentlemen. BU condition. That thing is absolutely epic. We have a 61, which is nice as well. Now, these are kind of all over the board. I need to look them up to really know their true value. But the three that I'm showing you, the 53, 61, and 62, they're 90% silver and they're brilliant uncirculated. Here's the 67. Now, the 67 is a 40%er. If you didn't know, the United States made Panama's coins for a while. That's why these are all the same size as a U.S. half dollar, and you have the 90% and then in 67, the 40% accordingly. We have a 1933 quarter Balboa. Again, same size as a U.S. quarter. That thing is really cool. Very nice date. Hard to get your hands on that. Then we have from Mexico, 1939, BU 50 centavos. Very nice. We have a couple 44s. Now, these are stunners. These have some proof-like qualities to them. Definitely brilliant, uncirculated, and nice to have in anyone's collection. Sorry for the sniffing. I'm still battling my cold. 1877 Seated Liberty Quarter. Very nice. That one's probably worth about 75, 80 bucks. 1916 D Barber Quarter. Here, this one's probably worth about 70 to 75. 1908 Barber half. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is dark, but it is gorgeous. Really nice. Probably an XF 45. And that one I need to look up because I actually forgot. But you guys can look it up in your red book. XF 45. 1918 France, 83.5% silver. Probably about $20, give or take. 1964 from Japan, 1,000 yens. It's got Mount Fuji there, and it's made out of sterling. And these are probably about $45 to $50. It's got over a half ounce of silver in it. Next up, we have some Sioux Chief silver rounds that I got, and these go for probably about 55 or so nowadays. Silver being where it's at, there's not a lot of room in a lot of the bullion. I did pick up a Deadpool, which I thought was pretty cool. It's the first one I seen in a while. That's probably about $65. My favorite is this right here. This Joker 1 ounce silver. This thing is absolutely cool. If you look these up, they're all over the board, but they're between $80 and $100, depending on where you can find them, if you can find them. Because from what I was told, they didn't really make a whole bunch of these, but very, very cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to correspond, it's ravenhawkcoins@gmail.com. Our P.O. Box is 721-296, Norman, Oklahoma, 73070. Like always, please make sure to take care of one another, and we'll see you real soon. Ravenhawk Coins, have a great day.